Hey guys, welcome to a new Nerd Opinion episode. We are currently recording this in the middle of the night, so we're going to try to keep it down because our family's sleeping. So, yeah, so please understand. Okay, enjoy the episode. Hey guys, welcome to Random Monday. I'm your host, Isaac Williams, and I'm here with my lovely co-host, David Williams. This is Random Monday. It's a new segment for the podcast Nerd Opinions. It's where we can just go all out and talk as long as we want about a certain topic.
Yeah.
Okay. David.
Yeah.
I watched the live action One Piece again earlier.
Oh, how was it?
To get a second look into it.
Was it bad?
I don't hate it,
But you don't like it.
but there's flaws that I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
For example, the fish eye close up of their heads
Mm-hmm.
is like the worst thing you could do for an anime.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay to get close up of their heads. I get that in the animes they do close ups of their faces, but don't put a fish eye filter. That's like the ugliest thing ever. Oh, also, I knew about this before I watched it, and it didn't really change my opinion when I rewatched it. Kobe
Mm-hmm.
is played by a transgendered woman
Oh.
who's transgender, who's, from girl to boy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So when I watched it, I was like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, but they did a good job.
Yeah, they did a good job. I didn't know till somebody said it. I was like, oh, okay. Also in recent news, Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Not Ezra Miller. There's rumors going around that Ezra Miller is about to get replaced with Elliot Page.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know who Elliot Page is?
Nope.
He used to be known as Ellen Page,
Oh.
and he played Val or
Victor off of Umbrella Academy.
played him. Here's the thing. I get, like, we're gonna go into transgender topic real quick. I don't mind you being transgender. Like, I don't mind you want to be a different gender. I don't mind you if you want to be associated with a different gender. For example, like, the reason why I'm come to so accustomed to it and just be like, oh, okay, I'm fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fine with all the ones out there that's like forcing it on people.
Yeah, like they're shoving it down our throats.
Yeah, I'm not fine with those. Like, I don't like those kind of people, but I'm fine with ones that are like chooses to do it.
Yeah.
Like,
they just
and not like make it everyone's problem.
Yeah, they're like, hey, I'm trans. That's it. I ain't gonna do no more about it. That's just how it is. I'm trans.
Yeah. And now
And they just keep it. It's their own business.
if they keep acting like a person after they do it.
Yeah, act like a human being. Yeah, makes sense.
Or I like those kind. Just like change their gender and then they just act like a normal person after. That's what I'm fine with.
Yeah, but those ones who like goes around flaunting it and stuff and like trying to like force it onto kids.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not
and wearing ugly ass makeup.
Yeah,
Look like clowns.
Yeah, that try to force it onto kids that don't even know their sexuality yet. It's just that's wrong. But if you're just like, hey, I'm trans, that's it, and just go on with your day-to-day life, then that's fine. But those who like force it on everyone else, like they want you to know, and they always want you to know. It just kind of seems
Yeah.
it just seems weird.
Yeah, so the reason why I've come to so accustomed to it is because I know no matter what is going to happen, like I know no matter what, like in some way, like there's two ways it can go. Like you can go on, keep going on, and eventually it'll just dissolve. And it'll just be something you look back on.
Mm-hmm.
But oh yeah, that's a strange sign. Or it can keep going and get like stay strong. So that's why I'm like now I'm like accustomed to it. I'm like, all right, fine. If you want to be, if you're a woman, you want to be a man, I'm treat you as if you was a man. But if you're a man wanting to be a woman, I'll treat you as a woman. Okay, I'll be happily to open the door for you and be like, oh, there you go, you know, woman, whatever. Because I know that as I get older, and if I ever have kids, and if they grew up and then go into that mindset of like, oh, I don't want to be this, I want to be a woman. And then I'm going to be like, all right, I will support your decision of it. I would support it just as much as I would support it, like, they came out and said they was gay.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I am. Like, if they came out and said, like, if I had a son again, I'd be like, oh, Dad, I'm gay. And I'd be like, oh, you know, cool. Is that it? It's like, okay, you're gay. It's like you're gay. Can I tell you why, though?
Why?
Because, well, for a son, that'd be kind of different. And also, if they were to come out and said if they was gay, like, I'd be like, you can tell me you're gay. Okay, I'm fine with that. Don't tell me anything else. I don't want to know if you're the power top or bottom. Okay, I don't want to know that. Just tell me you're gay and we're moving on. And then if my daughter would be like, oh, I'm a lesbian, I'd be like, thank God. Can I tell you why?
Why?
Because they won't ever end up pregnant.
That's true.
I'd be like, thank God she's a lesbian. Thank fucking God. That's just my opinion on it. And I just don't like, I don't want to say that word on the podcast because it's offensive, but I have used it before. The, F-bomb.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're just sitting there like, oh my God, Isaac says the F-bomb. There's a difference between a gay person, be like a regular guy walking down the street and be like, oh hey, how you doing? I'd be like, oh, I'm doing pretty good. And just walking by. That's a gay man.
That's a gay man, yeah.
He's gay. And he's a gay man. The F-bomb is Lil Nas X. Enough said. Well, Lil Nas X has actually calmed down a bit, hasn't he?
What?
Lil Nas X had like eased down on it a bit.
Yeah, he did.
I think the last thing I saw was like like he was like at like a costume party or something. I think he like dressed up as a baby, and then like his interest is that he just walked through like a giant vagina into the party. I'm like, oh, okay. Like even though like there's some of them that are like entertaining to watch, because I don't really think Lil Nas X is like that. I think he's just doing that to entertain people because that's what he is. He's an entertainer. But if he actually is, like, I don't like, because he makes jokes about it that are genuinely funny. Like back when like the COVID stuff was happening, he said this would be before the COVID vaccine, and then this is a regular photo of him, and he said this is me after, and he just does like the gay hand gesture. I was like, that's pretty hilarious. The vaccine makes you gay.
The vaccine makes you gay.
Oh, yes. That's pretty much all I have to say about the transgender and stuff like that.
My opinion on that is, it's pretty much the same. If you're just saying you're trans, if you want to be a man that wants to be a woman, if you're a woman that wants to be a man, that's cool. Say it, do it, and just continue life. But if you say it and do it and kept doing it and keep saying it and saying it and keep shoving down straight people and normal people's throats, then that's kind of obsessive. You need to calm down. But you just need to chill. Now, going to like how you said if my kids come out gay or something like that, you know me, I'm okay with gay people.
It's like, yeah, it's fine. Like,
I'm cool with gay people.
For me, it's fine to accept it. Like, if someone's gay, they're like, oh, and then they love that person. Like, there's like the guy from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I saw like a video of like an interview of him the other day. He said, "I'm 100% straight right now," but he said, "But if somewhere down the line, I meet a guy that like if I fall in love with him, now I'll be gay then." It's like, because I don't believe in like, oh, there's a difference between a straight person and a gay person. I believe is that how I see it as the same is that you love someone for who they are and stuff. Okay, the attraction is just different. That's where the different part is the attraction. Okay, because I know there has to be at least one gay guy that looks like a woman, looks at a woman and be like, damn. Like, I'm sure a gay guy has done that before.
Yeah.
Like, it's the attraction of the human body.
Also, no thanks. See, and how we was raised, our mom always told us that gay and lesbian and bi, if any of us turned out like that, she would love regardless, and you shouldn't degrade someone that's their life, that's also their life choice.
For example, okay, if you were to come out, hypothetically,
yeah,
if you were to just come out and be like, oh, I think I'm gay, you know what my opinion would be?
What?
All right, that's cool. Just don't do that in the house. I won't bring chicks over. You don't bring guys over. But the deal can be like, yeah, do.
Yeah, but but I will say we was just raised knowing bi, gay, and lesbian. We that's all we knew. But then
Now they're just adding shit.
yeah, when we started looking on social media and stuff, we learned what trans was, and we was like, oh, okay, that's the thing. But then they had like pansexual, asexual, and all that stuff, and my brain's just like, what? A pansexual, is that someone who's attracted to pans?
The pants.
Is an asexual someone who's attracted to the letter A?
Yeah. See, like, because the difference, like, it changes. Like, you're like human mind. Like right now, I'll be thinking right now. I'll be like, I'm a gamer. I like video games. I think women are hot.
Yeah.
Years later, it could be like, I'm a hard worker. I love my kids. And I think my wife's hot. Like your mindset changes as you grow. Some just happen to change from liking women to liking men. That's just how life is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and like I know, like it goes against our religion, because you know, gay men goes to hell and stuff like that in our religion.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing, is that that is bad, but if you're willing to accept that's what's going to happen to you, then you're fine. Because if you're just willing to accept, like right now, like I'm accepting the fact that I like women and stuff, and I know I'm going to go to heaven. And you know, if they like men and stuff, and they accept the fact, like, yeah, I'm going to go to hell. But you know what? I would have a lifetime of love.
Yeah.
I said that's better. Not better, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's good that, like, if you just have the mindset of that. I don't know. It's a hard topic to like make your like try to sound great. This kind of topic, because I know a lot of people don't be like, oh, you guys don't like those transgender people and stuff. I'm like,
I was friends with a trans person. Okay, it was a boy to a girl. Mm-hmm. Okay, she was my homie. I didn't. She told me that even though she is a girl, she wants to be treated like one of the boys. So we did. We treated like a homie. And I would say, yeah, she did go around. She asked guys out and stuff, and she did with men, nasty. But he didn't try to like enforce it onto us. He just said, hey, I'm a girl now, but I still want to be treated like a boy. It's like, oh, okay. So
you're just gay.
Yeah. I was like, so
Just say that.
that's why I asked him, like, so are you just a cross-dresser then? Because you wear girl clothes, you wear wigs, but you still won't be treated like a boy. Does that just make you a cross-dresser? And he told me, no, because later in my life, I plan to get surgery.
Yeah.
And I plan to get implants.
But you know what? Their minds might change by then.
Yeah, true.
Because they're still learning about themselves.
Well, I can't say because now when I check up on him now and then, he's actually in a good relationship with a guy. Now,
That's good.
I guess you're right because he doesn't really dress as girly as he used to. Now he just wears wigs and just normal clothes and stuff and makeup.
Yeah.
And one thing I think he wears wigs because he had alopecia.
Mm.
That could be one of the reasons why he wears wigs, or it could be
Keep my wife's name out of your mouth, okay?
But he was a good dude. He didn't like enforce on us. Like he joked about it.
Yeah.
He like did that weird thing. Like, well, all dudes, even the straight guys do it. Where they like, hello there. To the boys.
Yeah, there's a lot more stray guys that act scared.
Yeah, and he did that kind of stuff. But there was one time he was doing it with my boy Andrew. Andrew was into it.
Oh God. Jesus Christ.
Bo walked up to the table and like, oh hey Andrew, and like kissed on top of his head. And he said, hey, how about you place that kiss somewhere else? I was like, hey, I was sitting at the table like, hey, the table guys, go to the bathroom.
Hey, Kente. Alright. Here's my experience. I knew a girl.
Mm-hmm.
You met her.
I think so.
Yeah. I don't want to say name drop her.
Yeah, don't name drop.
Yeah. But I was good friends with her. You may have met her a couple of times. I did try to introduce you to her, and he was just like, yeah, cool.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yeah, I want to go to class. Fuck off.
Yeah, I had to go to school. I was getting an F.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, cool. I want to go to class. Fuck off. So, I was really good friends with her. I did develop a crush on her.
Oh.
Yeah, I developed a crush on her, and she was friends with Tabby. So I asked Tabby, said, hey, she's seen anyone and stuff like that. And you know what fucking Tabby does?
What?
She shows the message to her. She's like, oh yeah, hey look what Isaac sent me. And she read it, and then she was like, yeah, you're cool and all, but like, I'm a lesbian.
Ah!
And I was like, oh, alright, fine. And I said, could we at least be friends? Nowadays, I sound like a bitch for saying that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we was good friends after. And, I eventually just stopped seeing her like that. I was like, yeah, she's really cool. And then she met Chris. Oh, shit, name dropped.
Oh,
no. She met Chris, and I was like, and Chris was a cool guy. I know I was friends with Chris for.
I don't even know who Chris is.
Yeah, he was one of my friends, buddies. We met. So I became friends, so like she was like started being friends with him and stuff, and then she eventually started dating him. And I'm sitting there like, oh. At that time, like I didn't care anymore about like wanting to date her. I just like because she was a really good friend by that point, and I knew if I were to try to date her, it would just ruin it.
Yeah.
But when she did that, it kind of hurted me a bit. I was like, oh, she
switched up.
She switched up over that dude. And I was like, oh.
But like you said, her mind changed.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, and I was like, oh, it did kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. I was like, oh, okay. But I didn't make a big deal out of it. Because truthfully, she was happy. And I'm really good friends with her, and I want her to be happy. We're not much friends anymore because I ain't talked to her since I fucking left. Ooh. Oh god, the mic is messing up.
What happened?
It started fuzzing up.
Oh.
But like, Yeah, I ain't talked to her since I left. Well, no, I talked to her after because there was like a active school shooting warning at school.
Oh yeah.
At the school, and
That might be my fault, my bad.
I reached out to her and I was like, "Hey, you okay?" And then she's like, "Yeah, some idiot brought paintball guns to school." I was like, "Oh, okay." I said, "Good to hear from you." She said, "Yeah," and then that was it. That's the last time I ever spoke to her. Yeah, that was a good time. My friend, another friend, she went lesbian for a little bit, but she was dating a chick that was pretending to be a dude.
Oh yeah.
Well, not pretending, but a chick that was a dude. It's so hard to explain it. It's a chick that wanted to be a dude. So it had dude-like features. My friend was dating her.
Oh.
Or him. It's hard to explain. So they dated for a bit. And then they broke up. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then she met, the other ones. And meet the other guy.
Yeah.
And that was a pain in my ass for a whole year. When they started dating, I was like, oh, that's a pain in my fucking ass. These two motherfuckers need to fucking break up. Thankfully they did.
Yeah.
Alright, you go.
I never had like girlfriends, not like girlfriend like dating, like friends that are girls. I never really had that because it was my choice not to.
Bro, I had a lot of them.
Yeah, but it was my choice
I
not
had so
to
much.
because I know if I do, I'm going to end up liking one of them. And I was like, nah, I'm too straight to have friend girls. I'm too straight.
Most girls that I was friends with, I couldn't like them. Because, like, for me, there's a certain bar that a girl has to be at. I'm not saying, like, oh, I'm shallow or something like that. But, like, if she just, like, just knows she's good looking and fucking exploits it every goddamn where, then I don't want to go anywhere above friends with you at all. That's how I am with females. And most girls that I was friends with, they was like that. Okay. The only two that wasn't like that, well, one was Tabby, and she was my cousin. So it didn't matter in the end. But Tabby was a good friend. It's still a good cousin. Like, I ain't spoke to her in a long time, but yeah. I think she adopted a baby.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't know because I don't really care.
On Halloween, she said she was gonna stop by and like get candy or something. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then when her husband came instead, and I was like, oh. And then he was holding a baby, and I was like, who goddamn white baby is that?
Who goddamn white baby is that?
Who goddamn white baby? And I didn't say that to him, but he was like, oh yeah, it's me and Tabby's. And I was like, oh damn, I missed out. And I messaged Tabby immediately after. I was like, that's a cute baby. And she said, oh, why thank you. I said, why didn't you tell me you had a baby? And I even like looked at her Facebook page and be like, oh, I gotta see if I fucking missed like a whole goddamn pregnancy bullshit. Cause like, you don't know what that's like to me, bro. Cause I'm always in video games and I always forget about the outside world. So I'm literally looking at her Facebook page like fucking creep, whatever. And then like no pregnancy photos at all, and I'm like, oh, so they must have adopted it.
Like you said, you're always in the video game world and shit. Like one day you're just gonna take your headphones off and just sit down. Like I'm gonna go see my family for a little bit, and they're all sitting there, and you're like, huh? Is David outside Randall or something? And mom starts crying, and dad's like, your brother's been dead for like 2 days.
Wow, what a great way to ruin the mood.
It would be like a scene. It would be like
a Twilight Zone episode.
Like no, you'd be like you'd be like that meme of that guy with his hands behind his head, just going, "Oh my god!" It's just it'd be like a movie. It'd be like a fucking TV show. Like if you watch a TV show and you just got fucking dropped, but got a spoiler.
It's like, what a great way to ruin the mood, though.
Yeah,
That's pretty neat. That's pretty dark.
yeah, but true though.
It's like, so, what else been going on? What else movies? Oh yeah, the FNAF movie.
Oh yeah, Fanoof.
So I gave it some thought because I watched it a second time with Dad and Mom.
That movie was ass.
Dad liked it,
No.
and Mom fell asleep halfway.
Like, Dad, he predicted what was going to happen. He's like, yeah, that guy's definitely the killer.
Like, oh yeah. And I'm sitting there like, so I'm like watching it the second time, and I'm like, oh boy, this movie's a piece of shit. It's like, damn, this movie sucks. So I was like watching it the first time, it was like high adrenaline because like, oh shit, it's a fucking FNAF movie. I was like, I'm not even a fan of it, and I think it's pretty cool that they're finally made them. And then I watched it, and I was like, oh, that's a pretty good movie. They had Corey Kenshin and Matt Pat. And then I watched it again, and I was like, this shit's ass. I hate this movie. I don't hate it, but like, I was like, yeah, this shit's ass.
Yeah, but to me, I love the idea of it.
It was like
But
cool.
I hate that thing that they did where they tried to make the animatronics friendly. I hated that. Like, they're not friendly. They are killer robots. Possessed by kids that want revenge. And that thing that made me cringe about it was when Bonnie fell down and he put his thumbs up. That just made me cringe. And I was like, why did they do that? That was worse than them saying we are FNAF.
Yeah, guys, you don't know. It's like at the end of the movie when they took down William Afton, it was like, thank you, Michael. We are FNAF. And then they carry William Afton off in the back room.
Now, and the thing that didn't make sense to me is why did he say I always come back? Bro, that was your first time being there. Why did he say I always come back? Say like, why didn't he say I'll be back? Like, say something like that. That didn't make sense to me.
Here's the thing. You know what I think it is? I think it's because the writers of the movie. No, it's because Matthew Lillard was a fan of it. Mm-hmm. He's a fan of FNAF.
Huh.
That's why he did it so well. That's the only good thing about that movie is Matthew Lillard was in it.
Yeah.
I love Matthew Lillard. Have you ever seen Scream?
Mm-hmm.
The first one?
Mm-hmm.
Such a good movie, man. I keep pulling my fucking side, bro. But, yeah, so I was like, oh shit, that shit's amazing. And I was like, I just love Matthew Lillard. And, so I watched that movie scene. So I watched like the scenes of the movie, and I was like, "Yeah, this movie is very quotable because there are a lot of scenes in the movie that's like you can quote, like we are FNAF."
That's how you know what really got, and this is gonna sound really bad, but the thing that made me hyped was when the spring locks got set off.
Oh yeah, I was sitting there like. Yes, like, because we already know what the finale was going to be before the movie even came out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. Matthew Lillard's about to get fucking...
Spring locked
in the suit. And, you know what was the cool thing? You know how, like, when we first watched it, we complained that he didn't scream Michael?
Michael! Don't leave me here!
I saw a YouTube video of them explaining why he didn't say it. It's because they said if you were to get, like, punctured in your lungs... you wouldn't have enough air to scream.
Oh, good point.
So that's why he didn't scream. I was like, that is such a fucking attention to detail that you would never think of. So that's why he didn't scream Michael.
Oh, but you want to know what's messed up, though, about the Springlock suit?
What?
Is, yeah, the whole entire ribcage gets crushed, but there's also a thing that, like, goes up that keeps the mask like, attached to the body. So it must have like went into his like chin and like came out. And like is this all and the eyes it goes like that. So when he put the helmet on, the eyes must went like through his head and through his eye holes. So he must have got messed up.
Yeah, that's why I can't wait to see him in the next one. Because you know they're going to make another one.
And if he doesn't walk out like how Ultron walked out on Avengers Age of Ultron, like that, I'm gonna be so mad.
I mean, like, he kind of did. In this one. He kind of did.
Yeah, but I want to see messed up Springtrap just walk out like, "You left me here."
They're quoting the scene from Avengers Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
He said, I feel alive. More than I ever did. And they'll be like, oh shit, he's awake. I don't want... Oh wait, I forgot to mention things. Have you seen Matt Tatt's video about how he was in the movie?
Yeah.
He said the one thing... Because I'm a big fan of Markiplier. So the fact that he has his own movie coming out, and so when I watched that video, I was like, you know what, fuck Markiplier's movie. Can I tell you why? He said when he was in there, he said he looked like all the walls that like the actors that were going to be in the movie, and he said Markiplier was set to be the security guard at the beginning of the movie, and I'm sitting there like, you know what, fuck Iron Lung, let's boycott the movie when it comes out.
Boycott the movie.
Be like, we wanted him for FNAF, not fucking Iron Lung. What the fuck? Bro, I didn't even know what the hell Iron Lung was until he announced that he was making a movie about it. I didn't even know what it was. And I watched the YouTube video of it, and I was like, that looks like a boring-ass video game.
Yeah, because all you are in a very armed submarine, like, looking at bones that's buried at the bottom of the blood ocean, and it's kind of boring.
It was like a boring-ass fucking game, and I'm sitting there like... Sorry about that. Our dad came here to talk to us real quick. What did we leave off?
We was talking about,
I know he was talking about FNAF.
Oh, you was talking about Markiplier.
Oh, yeah. That movie looks like crap.
Mm-hmm.
That movie looks like it's gonna be crap, bro. Like, he released the reveal trailer, and it was just him coming out of, like a pool of blood. And I'm sitting there like, what is this movie gonna be about? I'm sitting there like, what is this movie gonna be?
Well, potentially it's about so they get prisoners. They put them in the Iron Lung. Then they send them to the bottom of the blood ocean to take pictures of the bones and stuff that's buried down there. And a monster attacks the submarine. And the person inside has to defend the submarine, trying to fly off and stuff. So, yeah.
Doesn't really explain the teaser.
Well, I guess it's because this is a blood ocean. It's
Yeah,
like coming out of a sea of blood or something.
Yeah, but like when he came out of it, he looks in the sky and he gave like a fucking like Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, that's the point. He's on a different planet.
Really?
When you go deep into the blood ocean, it like transfers you into a different world.
I take it back. This movie sounds like it's gonna be awesome.
So it's something like this: you go down, then you go up.
Oh, Stranger Things come out tomorrow.
Oh,
New season.
oh hell yeah!
I think they dropped a trailer for it yet.
No.
Let me look it up. Talk about some.
So let me talk. Yeah, I got this. I'm turning 18 soon.
Yep. The big 1-8.
Yep. And I don't know how to feel about it.
What the fuck you mean you don't know how to feel about it?
Like, do I feel happy that I'm turning 18? Do I feel sad? Or...
Literally the only thing about the Stranger Things season 5 is that Linda Hamilton's gonna be in it.
Who's
Yeah.
William Hamilton?
Linda Hamilton.
Who's that?
She played Sarah Connor.
Ah. So, anyways, what I was saying is on my 18th birthday, me and my family were going to go out to do stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do some fun things.
We're going to go eat breakfast, play at the arcade, because me and I think are nerds for video games.
Fucking love it.
That's
Hence
why
the
this
title.
That's why the show is called Nerd Opinions.
You are fucking nerds.
And I'm...
Do you think they'll have Mortal Kombat there?
Probably.
If they
So-
don't, I'm gonna riot. So I'm gonna be a full-on Karen mode at the fucking...
Nerd lives better. Nerds lives better.
So how come you don't have Mortal Kombat? They couldn't afford it. You could afford a building, couldn't you? Fuck bitch.
And just so you know, I ain't going to be going like a whole time drinking spree. I'm going to be, since I'm turning 18, I'm going to be able to drink 1 bottle of Corona.
Corona.
Because that's tradition.
It's tradition, no? do you think we're going to do that with DJ when he gets old enough?
Probably not.
Why?
I'm sorry to say, but he probably going to be gay in the future. He's going to be drinking margaritas.
Like, he's kind of like growing into what we're at right now. Except the only difference is he ain't fat.
Yep.
He's not fat. He's doing great. It's like, I think Hannah's been watching his weight and be like, I ain't letting you go fat, bro. You eating and then you're dieting. Heck, he rarely wants to eat half the time.
Yeah.
I remember Anna has to yell at him just to get him to eat.
The only thing I'll say about this, he's gonna be a string bean. He's gonna get his ass kicked a lot.
Hey, yo, you've been teaching him how to fight and stuff, so
Yeah.
he might actually survive.
See, I may be a nerd, and I may be part of this little podcast on nerd opinions, but I ain't a nerd to the point where I'm like, please don't take my lunch money.
No, you take the lunch money.
Yeah, I take the lunch money from the bully.
I was like,
Yeah,
I got the stupidest lunch money. Give it here.
Give it here.
Give it here.
Give me the lunch money.
I want to give me some Chucky milk today. I'm so glad the school didn't force us to buy chocolate milk and shit.
They got the bottle kind this time, not the box kind.
You know, in school, I refused to like get milk from them.
Oh yeah.
I got water instead because I was sitting there, enjoying my lunch, having a good chat with my friends. I drink it and like sludge goes in my mouth. I'm like, I literally spat the fucking drink out in the middle of lunch one time. They was like, "What the hell?" I said, "Those motherfuckers didn't refresh the milks."
I don't know what all y'all talking about. Every time I got milk, it was the most freshest goddamn milk I ever had in my life.
Can I tell you what it was? It's because it'd be sitting out.
Well, I did kind of went to lunch and breakfast.
Yeah.
So I got there first.
Yeah. But, like, you probably had, like, first period and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, first lunch, whatever, probably second, third. I always had it at the last lunch, and they would always have the motherfuckers sitting out. Like, the freezer open and shit. So heat would get in there, and it just makes the milk taste awful. It was so terrible. I hated the milk, so I just got water instead. I was like...
And y'all know that whole damn meme about school lunch sucks? That must be at, like, city schools, because...
It had to be, like, city schools and stuff, because, damn, lunches at our school is great.
Yeah, the lunches here in the country, they're good. They don't give, like, those cardboard pizzas. They give you pizza.
Yeah, I miss the fucking Crispitos.
Crispitos, yes. I like the two I like is that spaghetti stuff with that piece of chicken under it.
Yes.
That and the cheese sticks. I love the cheese sticks.
What else? I remember when they gave like peanut butter jelly for like lunch one day.
Crustables.
Yeah.
I love Crustables.
Yeah, you know what happened?
Hmm?
They got yelled at about it by a Karen because one of their kids was allergic.
Peanut allergy. See, I'm all for human rights, but people with peanut allergies, rights taken away.
It's like a woman would like yelling at the school about, be like, "My kid had a peanut butter and jelly incident, and now he had to go to the hospital to get shot or some bullshit like that." And I'm sitting there like, the motherfucker should have known when he ate to death. He should have known.
He should have known.
He's a goddamn teenager. He should have fucking known. He said, like, I wonder how the fuck that way. He said, they're like, if I eat this, there's a possibility of me dying. Oh, well. It just eats it. Now we don't have that shit no more. We didn't have that shit after.
I would say this thing I'm probably going to get put on a list. But there was this guy I knew. And I hated him for the longest time. And he done something to cross the line, so I did something to him. He had a peanut allergy.
Oh no, you didn't try.
I didn't try.
You did it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
But here's the thing. See, what I did was, I had this, at the time, we had like this jar of peanut butter at the house. And it all had like oil on top of it. So I got
Oh no.
I got a little bottle and scooped some of that oil into it.
Oh no.
And and while he was like, went to the bathroom, I grabbed his little energy drink and put it in there.
Oh god.
And he drunk it, and he did have a reaction. He did. He was on the ground. But see the thing, and this way I'm going to be put on a list. Okay?
You didn't give up his empty pen.
I took his pen.
Oh god.
And I threw it away.
Is he okay?
Yes, he had a backup. I should have got the backup. It was just, y'all don't understand how awful that guy was. Like, in my mind, he deserved it. But I'm probably going to be put on a list now for attempted murder.
Attempted murder. I'm gonna go to the police about it tomorrow. So,
I think we live in the same house. I know where you sleep.
my brother tried to murder a man with peanut allergies. You'll get out of this police station right now. We're gonna put you in a fucking cell.
Oh,
Your mommy. So, what else news happened recently? Marvel.
Marvel.
Oh my god. You know what happened?
What?
They fired Jonathan Majors, aka Kang. They fired his ass. And you know what they said?
What?
We're done with the Kang story. We're going with Doctor Doom. And I was like, ah, shit. DD Doom, alright, let's go.
Here comes the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, like, they was already scheduled to come out at some point. And then they was like, oh yeah, by the way, considering how, like, all y'all hate Marvel at this point now, yeah, we're gonna make another Marvel movie with the original 6. And I was like, please don't.
Please don't.
It's like, it's just embarrassing if you do it that way. Because, like, it's embarrassing now. Be like, yeah, so you'll know that in the original 6 they had the amazing fucking adventure, like, across 20 movies. And, you know, 2 of them died and the rest of them retired. You remember that? Yeah, they're all coming back for another movie. And I'm like, it better be a fucking prequel movie, because I'm very upset if it's just a movie where they're like, oh, Natasha's alive, Tony's alive, and Captain America's a young man again. Like, bro, I don't want to fucking see that. They're already scheduling to have a Hulk revert back to regular Hulk.
No.
They're already going to, like, get rid of Professor Hulk. Because everybody hates him. Me personally, I don't hate him. It's just character growth.
Yeah.
But I do kind of miss Hulk's, like, smart-ass remarks and shit. I do miss him. I don't like the Bruce Hulk. And, Marvel, if you're fixing your stuff, may I suggest get rid of She-Hulk, please?
Mm-hmm.
Like, banish her to the Shadow Realm or something. I hate her so much.
Yeah.
That was such a big disappointment, bro. I was literally excited for that show.
Everyone's gonna think we're sexist. Well, I am.
Like, I literally hate that show. It's like, they set it up and be like, oh yeah, She-Hulk, you know, a lot of Marvel Comics' favorite is going to be having her own show. And also, Daredevil's going to show up. And I'm sitting there like, you had me at She-Hulk. Watched it. I wanted to gouge my eyes out.
Yep.
I almost did respect it by the end. I almost did. Because they was going to give us a rematch between Hulk and an Abomination. I was like, yes! Finally. And you know what happened?
What?
She-Hulk broke the fucking fourth wall like she was Deadpool. Went to Marvel Studios and said, rewrite the ending. I don't want that. The only thing that's going to get your show any good credit, and you fucking ruin it. And I'm like, I hate this show. And they made Daredevil a bitch. Who could have guessed that was going to happen?
Well, it's a male and a female dominant show.
Yeah.
If it's a show that is female dominant, any guy that has any power in his own show, or in a show he was originally in and he was good and he was cool, they're gonna dumb him down and weaken him.
Oh. They also did a trailer for Echo.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither. It's basically a show about the villain from the show Hawkeye.
Oh.
It's about that villain, and Kingpin's back.
I thought he's dead.
No, he's not dead. He's alive. And he's back.
Hope they got a different actor.
No, same guy.
Oh.
You know what? Echo, the hero in that show, represent. Can I tell you why?
Why?
She's deaf.
Ah.
Represent. I like her already. She's deaf.
You deaf people. Disgust. Oh, just a disgrace to humankind.
Yeah, Kingpin's gonna be the bad guy. And you know what really gets me happy about that is that.
Wait, so she's deaf? And her name's Echo?
Yeah.
She can't hear Echo. She's deaf.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, what the fuck?
She does she does Daredevil, but not blind.
It's just deaf.
That's dumb.
Yeah, it is.
I hate-
It's really fucking dumb.
I hate deaf people.
Hey, yo. I was about to say, oh, I hate boxers.
You're half deaf.
That's like telling someone who's half black that you hate black people. like you're literally don't even fucking matter because you're still black.
But you're not completely deaf. You're semi-deaf.
But I'm still deaf.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Do you not deaf?
All right. Say no. Go fuck yourself. You know I can't hear that.
We have to add a little drama into the show sometimes, folks.
Yeah. So, what else? What else happened in media?
Oh
yeah. So, have you noticed that DC's just gone radio silent?
Mm-hmm.
Since James Gunn became the new headmaster of it.
Yep.
It's just like, yeah, it's radio silent at the moment. I think, you know why?
Why?
I think he's getting ready to film Superman Legacy. He's getting ready to film. And I think that's why he ain't said anything. So like, I don't want people finding out about what's happening in the movie. So he's like, I'm going radio silent and not talking about a single damn thing about this movie.
Didn't they recast this man?
Huh?
Didn't they recast this man?
Yeah, well, the motherfucker that looks like Henry Cavill. Dead like him. That's just disrespectful. I really wanted them to cast Tom Welling again. Tom Welling did an amazing job in Smallville. He needs more chance to play Superman.
Isn't he too old now?
Kingdom Come story. Have you read those? Like Superman's like in his later years. And he had like a son and shit. That was a pretty good storyline. He had like gray hair growing and shit. Had Tom Welling play that, and that'd be fucking amazing. I would have watched the hell out of that movie. Just Tom Welling just going around with his pretty boy face and be like, oh yeah, I'm Superman.
He was barely Superman in Smallville.
Yeah, but unlike Henry Cavill, he did it for 11 years. He did it for 11 years. Henry Cavill did it for 10 years, and he only did it 3 times. Well, I actually watched Man of Steel today. I started thinking about it. I was like, so Superman's dad on Earth is played by Kevin Costner. And his Krypton's dad's played by Russell Crowe. Does that not sound badass to you? Like Kevin Costner and fucking Russell Crowe playing Superman's dad.
I don't know who they are.
It's literally hard to explain. What else has happened recently?
Oh yeah, I know this isn't anything that you're interested in, but I got the mob vote for Minecraft.
What the hell is that?
It's a mob vote is when the Minecraft community votes on a new mob to add to Minecraft.
What is a mob?
A zombie, a skeleton, a cow, a sheep, a dog. That's a mob.
Oh, why does that matter anyway?
Because they're trying to expand the Minecraft game, and they added a armadillo.
That's what the result was?
Yeah, armadillo. A goddamn armadillo.
Sounds personal. Like,
They had...
was the vote rigged?
No, it was... People was like during the whole time, like... Everyone's acting like it was an election when it's going on. I said, don't vote the armadillo. Don't vote the armadillo. Then everyone's like, vote the armadillo. Then when they announced the armadillo, everyone was just disappointed. But the only good
Kind
thing,
of like the last election we had.
yeah, what's the only cool thing about the armadillo is you can use its shell to armor your dog.
Is that it?
Yes.
It sounds like a shitty ass fucking election.
Yeah, that's the only good thing about it, and I hate it. And I love Minecraft, but they need to add like something that can actually profit to the game. Like add another like a mob that can help Steve with stuff or something.
They should add wings.
Elytra.
Forget I said anything. I'm not in my. I spoke out my place. I am not a Minecraft gamer. I mistook my place.
Elytras. You get those at the end city.
Oh. Like I know what the fuck that is. You know where my knowledge of Minecraft is?
Where?
You build. There you
That's it.
go. That's all.
Yeah, from the time what we grew up with, that was all it was. But there's lore to it now. Lore.
Hell, there was lore to it back then.
Not really.
Made up lore.
Yeah. But there's actual lore to it now.
Is Herobrine like an actual thing now?
No, it was just a creepypasta.
No, they should actually make that a real thing.
Yeah, oh hell no, that'd be scary.
Yeah, but like, don't make it too OP or anything.
No, here's the thing.
Make it like a rare occurrence in the game.
You know how when we was little, when we played Minecraft, all we had to do was fight the Ender Dragon? Well, there's the Ender Dragon, the Wither, the Warden, sorry. Those weird, Elder, and that's it. So there's 4 bosses now. And you have to kill all of them to create. You gotta kill the Ender Dragon to collect the egg and the skull for trophies. Then you gotta kill the Warden for the star, so you can make a beacon. Then you got to kill the Warden just to kill Warden because he's an asshole. Then you gotta kill the fish thing to get sponges and stuff.
I didn't get any of that.
Like, me explain Minecraft to you is like you trying to explain Mortal Kombat to me.
Yeah, just like it's like different gaming shit, bro. Like, I try to play.
Oh yeah, when me and him played Minecraft a couple of months back. I told him, okay, just craft some tools, and he really said, "How?"
Because I don't fucking play. It's not like I go in creative mode, motherfucker. Like, I don't know shit
About survival.
I play on creative mode, bruh. Like I always just go on creative mode, build a castle. I'm done with it. I'm done with the game. I don't fucking sit there and be like, how do I build a dildo? Like I don't fucking know anything.
That should be something you should get into. I think you should totally learn how to play Minecraft. Like make it like live stream it on your channel or something.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and have people fucking cuss me out in the comments sections.
It'd be like that cat meme.
It's like, oh, you should build an Ender Demon. I'm like, what the fuck's the Ender Demon?
There's no such thing as an Ender Demon. There's no such thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know shit about it. Like, name a fucking monster in the game. And I tell you if I know it or not.
A gasp.
I don't fucking know. Like, is it like this fucking screaming things?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Mm.
Oh, shit. I actually got one.
A husk.
No.
A skeleton.
Well, yeah, I know that because those motherfuckers kept shooting at me every time I try to build my damn house.
Okay. Fosters.
No idea.
Skeletons, but then the winter biome.
The what?
The winter biome.
Let's move on to someone else. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. We're going to have to stop at this segment and continue. Because we're about to hit a 60-minute mark.
Dang.
Yeah. Alright. I'm going to stop here and we're going to continue with a different segment. We're going to continue. Clue what a winter biome is. Are you about to show me a photo of it?
Yeah.
Please don't show me a photo.
What?
I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. We're recording again.
Oh, well, I'm going to show you anyways.
I don't care anymore. So we noticed that none of you people have been reaching out to give us any comments. Alright.
That's the winter biome.
Yeah.
Has glaciers. He doesn't get it.
I don't. Have you ever? What's the game you played recently?
That's a good question. I know it came out like I think it was 2 years ago. Miles Morales.
Oh, No.
What?
I deleted it. I'm so sorry. I didn't think he was playing it. I'm so sorry. I deleted it because I wanted to install WWE. I'm so fucking sorry. I didn't know he was playing it. I thought you was still playing Spider-Man. I'm so sorry. I'll reinstall it after we're done.
You know. I just got to the part where homie got his fabulous suit. I got to that part. I was so for him. And you messed it up?
I'm sorry. Are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah. I was enjoying it so far.
Good game, right?
Yeah. You know, you should reset character now.
Bro, it is a good game. I remember when it dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I literally, like, it dropped in December, so Christmas is about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And Mom already had, like, her Christmas money and stuff. She was just waiting to go shopping. And I was sick the day that it came out. And I literally went up to Mom and said, Mom, you're a bad mother if you don't buy it.
Wow. You're a bad mother.
I didn't say that. But I literally looked at her. I literally walked through and I said, hey, Mom, the sequel to that Spider-Man game that I love.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was like, yeah. Here's the thing. I didn't tell her that was Miles Morales. Here's the thing, guys. My mom doesn't understand. Our mom don't understand that Miles Morales is his own thing. She just thinks that it's just Spider-Man but replaced with a black guy. She doesn't understand that. She refuses to watch the Spider-Verse movies because of it. So, I didn't tell Mom that was Miles Morales. I said, Mom, there's a new Spider-Man game. And I really want to play it. And I said, and I know Christmas is coming up. And I said, since I'm sick, I was playing the guilty card. I said, I would really love to play Miles Morales. And then she said, alright, but, don't expect much on Christmas morning. And I was like, alright, cool. I bought it and she said, $60! She thought it was like 20 or something. And she's like, God damn, you ain't getting nut for Christmas. And she said, you think it's worth it? I said, I got Miles Morales, don't I? She said, you son of a bitch. And I said, don't call yourself a bitch. And I started playing the game.
What are you going to get for Christmas this year?
What am I going to get for Christmas this year?
Yeah.
Not a clue.
I'm going to ask for knives a lot.
Don't you already have a lot of it?
I want more.
Let's see.
See, people, there's gun guys, and then there's knives guys, aka me. I know more about guns. No, not guns, damn. I know more about knives than I know about my own body. Okay? And I can say one word to either he won't know a dang thing what it is. What is a Dremel?
I don't know.
What?
Not a clue.
I said Dremel. A Himmel.
No idea.
It's the butt of the handle.
Okay. Alright, so let's move on to a different topic. So, I started watching anime. I was watching an anime.
Didn't you? Yeah, you started watching anime years ago.
Yeah, but I did take a short break from it because it was really starting to affect me.
Yeah.
So I started watching it again. So I'm not going to name drop what the one I've watched recently is, but I'm currently reading the manga to it.
I know what it is. I can out you right now. I think.
Let's not name drop anything right now. I also finished Demon Slayer.
Oh, that's good.
Fucking badass, bro. I can't wait for next season, bro. Bro, the fucking villain, the fucking #1 motherfucker, dude. The dude is such a fucking menace, bro. He literally scares me, bro.
And he's not even real.
It's not even fucking real. There was a scene where he was pretending to be the little boy, whatever, and the boy's mother came in there and sitting there oh, you want some tea or something? The motherfucker didn't move, and the bitch's head fell off. And I'm sitting there what the fuck? I was like, he has to fight that son of a bitch. And then he was like, oh yeah, Nezuko can. How far on the show are you?
I read the manga.
Oh, he said Nezuko conquered the sun. I'm sitting there shit. I was like, damn. I'm so fucking invested into it. And then I think soon after, Dad gave me a blanket that was the same pattern as fucking Tanjiro's coat thing. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking use the hell out of this, bro. This is so cool. Not in that sense. No, don't look at me like that. Not in that sense. I mean, wear it. Nah, that's even worse. I mean, the blanket is comfortable, though.
Yeah.
But, I was like, that's just awesome. Alright, back to the anime that we ain't gonna name drop. Just know it's a shoujin anime. It's a romance one. Wait, should it count as a romance?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people count it as a comedy anime.
Yeah, I guess you can count it as both.
Yeah, shoujin comedy. So, I was watching the show, and then they would have scenes where they'd be like walking through like rose petals,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'd be like sunset and shit. And I'm sitting there like, are there actual fucking like real life settings where it actually looks like that? I know it gotta be like a certain time of season, but like, I wonder if there's actually like somewhere out there that looks like that. And if so, I would love to see it in person. Because that's one of the things like about anime is like it's such like fucking beautiful scenery in those shows. The ones that people actually care about, not the ones that like they just fucking shit it out and be like, all right, everybody enjoy it.
You know what's funny to me though? You're over here watching romance anime stuff and like kind heart anime. I'm over here watching Baki, JoJo, One Piece.
I watched about one season of Baki, and I was immediately brain dead after watching it. I'm like, what the hell did I just sit and watch? Because if I had like a motherfucker ball up and then like get punched over and over, and I'm sitting there like, huh?
Huh?
And then they had like some dude's like fat bitch of a wife treating him like shit, and I was thinking like, bro, is really gonna fucking take that? And I'm sitting there like, this shit's terrible. Like, I get why people like it because I was interested in the story of it, but like, I just couldn't handle it anymore. I was like, I can't. So yeah,
You gotta be a special kind of person to watch Baki.
how far away is that the guy who like the caveman guy?
Pickle.
Yeah, he escaped, and that's how far I got. Or he was never caged or nothing. Just a motherfucker just.
I'm
got
gonna
out.
tell you, I said, he is the he is a Black Air Force wearer. He is the energy that makes Black Air Force energy. He is the energy. I'm just gonna tell you this: after he beats someone up, he eats them.
I you know what got me not wanting to watch the show at first?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking. Yeah, I know.
I saw a clip on TikTok where it was Yujiro and that dude just aggressively fucking making out with each other.
Yujiro.
I don't know if it was Yujiro. I know it was
That's Jack.
Yeah,
That's Jack and Pickle.
Yeah, I know it was someone, but they was like aggressively making out with each other. I was sitting there like, what?
They wasn't making out. They was.
I know, but that's what it looked like. The capture of the video was like me and bro after we done hanging out. Damn. Okay, Mike, what's up? And we back from outer space.
Yeah.
Right. We had been technical issues. We need a new mic. You know what? Let's get one for Christmas.
I am not combining my money.
No, I mean, I don't combine it. Just ask mom and be like, hey, can you get both of us a new podcast mic? Because she got that one for
Dang
me
it,
last
I'm
year.
going to have a list. I want to ask for a digital art pad, art supplies, a new phone, a knife.
You're in desperate need of a new phone.
Yeah, Legos. Yes, I'm a child. Screw y'all. And now I got to ask for a mic.
The professional boxer over here.
Wait. I also did ask for boxing equipment. Well, I'm going to get that when we get to income tax.
Yeah. So, what else has we watched recently? Oh,
I'm still watching One Piece.
let me
I'm letting you.
explain the fucking movie marathon I had with DJ.
No.
Pain in the fucking ass. DJ said, I want to watch Spider-Man. And I said, oh my god, you're officially becoming one of the boys. You're finally going to watch Spider-Man for the first time. I put on Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. We get like 10 minutes into the movie, and he said, I don't like this movie.
And now he's not one of the boys.
And I'm like, oh, fine. You know what? It's not for everyone. I put on the second movie, about like 16 minutes into the movie. I got to the point where Doc Ock got like his shit rocked and stuff. And then he was like, this movie's boring.
Hmm.
I was like, fine. Put on Spider-Man 3, not even like fucking 2 minutes in. He said, like, let's move on to the next one. I was like, fine. At that point, I'm fucking furious. I put on The Amazing Spider-Man. He watched it. Start to finish, no complaints. I'm sitting here like...
I was like, the Andrew guy.
I'm sitting here like, this motherfucker just made me sit through like 10 minutes of each one of my favorite Spider-Man movies and made me watch the entirety of an Andrew movie. And I'm like, alright, fine. And he said, is there another one? And I said, yeah, it's called Amazing Spider-Man 2. And I was doing like a fucking like walk of shame putting that movie on. I was like, he's about to hate this movie so badly. So we're going to be right back to where he was, where it's like 2 minutes in, he wants to change it. The motherfucker watched it from start to goddamn end. And you know what he said?
What?
He said, that's my favorite one. And then I said, what did you think of his girlfriend's death? And he said, it's sad, but like, I already knew it was going to happen. And I was like, oh, okay, fine. We started up the Tom one, the first one. I had to switch over to Blu-ray. We started up the Tom. We got like 10 minutes into that. And he was all like, I don't understand anything that's going on in this movie. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, because you have to watch the previous Marvel movies to get it. I think that's where it kind of distanced itself, because by the time we got to like Far From Home, he was all like, what happened to Iron Man? And he was just saying a whole bunch of stuff like, what's going on? And I was like, I'd be like, something that happened in the Avengers Endgame and stuff. And he said, can we watch those? And I was like, Spider-Man right now. And then we watched No Way Home. He said, can we skip to the end of the movie? Like, we watched like 10 minutes of it. He said, can we get to like around the end of the movie? And I was like, yeah, sure. So we get to like, I get to like the part where, you know, they open the portal and be like, oh, where's Peter? And stuff like that. And then Andrew walks through and he said, like, Spider-Man. And I'm like, so DJ's a fucking Andrew fan. And I'm like, oh, ow. Dude, and bro, when we watched Amazing Spider-Man 2, you know that scene where, you know, he was chasing Rhino in the trucks and shit? And he went in the back and, like, all this fucking, like, experimental shit was, like, floating around. He had to catch it and stuff. And he's like, oh, I got you. DJ was laughing his fucking ass off at that. And I'm like, son of a bitch. DJ likes Andrew Garfield Spider-Man more than Tom and Toby. And I'm like, this sucks. And yeah, he loved it. And then I put on probably I put on Across Into the Spider-Verse because it was the last two movies. I put on Across the Spider-Verse and he said, where's Toby? I mean, no, he said, where's Andrew? And he was just sitting there the entire time just wondering where they was. And I was like, they're not in these movies. And he said, oh, let's move on to the next one. So I moved on to the next one. This is where I got fucking furious because if you know me, I fucking love the Spider-Verse movies. We get to the second one, I think he got to the point where it was Gwen Stacy's dad was like pointing a gun at her and be like, oh, get on the ground, you're under arrest for killing Peter. And DJ was like, is this all it is? And I'm like, oh, that's more. And he said, I'm not interested. I don't want to watch this no more. And that was my movie marathon with DJ. I got to see bits and pieces of my favorite movies. Two of Tom's worst fucking movies. And then the end of one of his only good movie. And then got basically said, fuck you for liking Spider-Verse. And I'm like, this is awful. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this again in like 10 years, bro. Because I know the motherfucker's got to like it by then.
What was his opinion on, what was his opinion about Toby coming back?
And he was like, oh, he's back. I was like, oh. That hurts. He didn't even know who any of the villains were. And I was like, you would have known if you sat and fucking watched it. Instead of just fucking nitpicking and want to move on to a different movie. So I remember immediately when I was about to put on Toby when he said, I want to watch that one. And I was like, oh, you give it a chance. And then he's like, fine. And we watched it and he hated it. I was like, oh. Kids these days. Kids these days.
I guess it's like, since Andrew is, like, it came out, like, during the time he was born.
No, because Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out in 2014. 2 years before he was born.
Yeah.
You know what hurts me, though? If you really think about it, we have memories of where those weren't even fucking made. Where, like, Spider-Man, Sam Raimi Spider-Man was all we had.
Yeah. That's why we love it.
That's why I love it, because, like, we have memories of, like, all we... Like, because I remember when Avengers came out, we was wondering where Spider-Man was. And keep in mind, Andrew's Spider-Man was coming out the same year. So, like, and we fucking hated that one when it came out, because it was fucking boring. Majority of it. Like, if I remember, like, I remember we watched, like, only, like, 10 minutes of it, and it was like, that's it. Mom didn't understand it, because you know what Mom did?
What?
She said, oh, Spider-Man 4 is about to come out. We was fucking hyped because we thought it was, oh, another Tobey movie, yay. And then it came out and it was just a remake, and we was like, oh. And we was really disappointed about it. I remember the first time I ever seen the trailer to it, and I saw the costume, and I was like, is this meant to be Spider-Man? I hated it. And I was like, it's awful. But I do remember the night when they revealed Tom. I remember that. We didn't have internet at the time. All we have is cable.
Yeah, and what stuff was actually exciting.
Yeah. And we watched the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards.
Like, I know we got hyped.
Yeah, we just fucking hyped. Like, they showed the trailer and we was like, cool. New Avengers movie. And then fucking hearing Iron Man saying, like...
On the roof.
Yeah. And then seeing the fucking web attached to Captain America's shield, we immediately fucking knew who it was. It was like, oh my god, it's fucking Spider-Man! And then it showed, like, the fucking suit of the Spider-Man go like, hello everyone. And we was like, oh shit, it's Spider-Man! And I think, like, the moment we, like, lost our fucking minds over it, his eyes retracted. And we was like, oh shit, his eyes can move. Because I think, like, only other superhero that we had similar to that was Deadpool at the time. Because Deadpool was the only one that had, like, the eyes retracting and shit. So seeing fucking Spider-Man with the comic eyes accurate, like, retraction shit, we was like, oh shit, this is awesome. And then nowadays, they're barely even fucking using it now. It's like, yeah, when he's, like, looking at something, that's all. That's all. Like, don't even show emotions and stuff anymore. But when I rewatched Amazing Spider-Man 2 with DJ, I'm going to have to give Andrew Garfield credit for the fact that he couldn't move his eyes or nothing. He still gave off fucking emotions that you understood.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I could pull up a clip and show you, but like...
Yeah, but so it's because he did improv and plays and stuff. He can express the emotions through body language.
Yeah, like, keep talking about, like...
Yeah, he can express his emotions through body language. Like that scene where he grabbed Gwen Stacy's hand through the cop car and he was, like, moving around frantically.
Yeah, because you understood it.
Yeah, because, he was trying to, like, make her understand. It was, like, this acting all sporadic and stuff.
Like, yeah, because one's death. But, like, I was sitting there like, yeah, like, he really gave his performance, even though he couldn't, like, show, like, his face. And I'd say that's acting right there. Let me put R. It's so hard to type with a controller.
It's just, he does, I forgot what kind of acting it's called. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it was this clip. Here, let's have audio for people who's watching. I mean, who's listening.
Go up to war? I know how to help you. What are you doing? I know the grip specs. I can
See, like, that's just pure acting right there.
I'm not
Yep.
messing around. You can't be here right now. This is insane.
Guess what? Nobody makes my decisions for me.
I'm not gonna lie.
This is my choice.
The main Spider-Man 2 suit
My choice.
just kind of looks like the Tom Maguire
How
suit.
do we stop him?
Yeah, can't say why.
What happens if you
I actually saw a video on this. It's from the director.
So we use his power against him. Perfect. Okay.
Okay, I saw a video from like the director talking about like the difference between the first TASM suit and then the new one. He said the reason why it's so different from like the first and second one, because he said the reason why the first one looks that way, because he said he wanted it to like actually look like it was homemade, like it was like made out of things you would just find in your house. He said because that's something he had a problem with like the original, is that the suit like just looks like a professional made it. So that's why he made the TASM suit look like that. And then he said when he got backlash from it, he regretted it. Because he said, I get it now, like, it just don't look like Spider-Man. It looks like Spider-Man's retarded cousin. So he said, so when they made the second one, he said that he wanted to go back to its roots with the Toby one and just make quite different looks to it. Like, let it know it's not the same character, but it's like different. Like the eyes are wider and stuff, and that's. I love Spider-Man with wide eyes. That's the thing. I fucking love wide eyes.
I like, in my opinion about Spider-Man eyes, I like the Steve Ditko eyes.
Oh yeah, the bitty ones, like the really black outline one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, that's why I said the difference between the two was. And he said he was really happy how the second movie went out, but he said he really wished the second one did more successful than the first one. Because he said everything about that movie he liked it. He said the only thing he truly regrets about TASM 2 is that he made Electro Blue. He said only regret. He said the rest of it he liked it. And I was thinking like I really like to see what he could have done with the third one. You know what? I say they could still make a third one. Anyway, that's all I got my opinion on Spider-Man. Oh, different suit design, talking wise. Not many people noticed it, but like hardcore Spider-Man fans like me, I didn't notice it at first until I watched like 100 times, and I'm like, Toby's mask looked a bit weird. Because Toby's mask had like diagonal shape, like you know, it was lines around his head, and then it's like diagonal thing connecting all the lines like a spider web. Yeah, they made it circular, and I was like, that's a weird change. I'm like, I guess he decided to go with a different pattern when like a million times he ruined the suit, and like that's the only excuse. And also, the majority, like, and I know a lot of people would be like, oh, like, you know, he was CGI in the original ones. Modern CGI just makes it look even more fake than back in the day. It's like, that looks even more fake. And, like, I wish they could have just made him a bit slower. Because, you know, he's older.
Yeah.
If it was a bit more slower, it would have been more believable. But, like, they just made him, like, fast as the other two. And I was like, oh. Alright. And plus, he had back problems, so I don't see how the hell he was even doing any of that.
It's good. And I know it's gonna be weird, but since nerds and stuff, we have to do this kind of stuff, talk about nerd stuff. Who do you think would win in a fight? Tom McGuire Spider-Man in his prime?
In
First-
my prime.
Yeah.
Versus
Versus,
prime.
versus comic book accurate Miguel O'Hara.
Miguel O'Hara. It's just because he's more advanced with all the shit he has.
Okay, but my opinion. So we all know Tom Miguel O'Hara, he doesn't have spider sense.
Yeah, but he has artificial spider sense still, doesn't he? Oh shit, yeah. So, hey, sidetrack. I found this out recently is that in the Spider-Man game, Dimensions, whatever. each one of the Spider-Mans was like voiced by different like previous voice actors. None of them are Yuri Lowenthal, sadly. If they make a sequel, they have to get Yuri Lowenthal to voice one of the Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
Yuri Lowenthal, bro. Yuri Lowenthal.
Well, get him to play one.
Huh?
Get him to play a live action one.
Yeah, but he's like a bit too old to do it.
Play older Spider-Man.
Yeah, true. You can play an older Spider-Man. And plus, he's a really good voice actor. Like, people always... And you know what he said? He said the Shocker meme. You know, Shocker! You can't run from me! He said he didn't know about that meme until after he was done with his lines for Spider-Man 2. So, he said if he were to go back and re-record any lines, he would love to put a reference to the Shocker meme. To have him like scream Harry or something like, Harry! You can't run from me! Or Craven.
Yeah.
It's like, Craven! Bro, he said he really wished he could have used that line in there.
That's something. Yeah, I explained my whole entire verses and stuff. See, Miguel, he does have more advanced stuff since he's from the future and stuff, and he has more stronger like spider abilities minus the senses, and he also has that toxin bite. He can bite you and just paralyze you, like a Black Widow.
Do you think they're going to use that in the Spider-Verse movies? Like, I think they hinted at it.
They did.
In the last one.
Yeah. And to all you people who keep saying, "Oh, Miguel O'Hara's a vampire spider," he's not. Those fangs don't turn into they paralyze you. He bites you and basically kills you. Now, see, going back to my argument about the whole time Tobey versus Miguel O'Hara is that yes, he has more advanced stuff, and is knowing that he is quicker than a normal Spider-Man. He's quicker, but
and extremely racist.
But the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man will fight you until he is on his last leg.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's the whole time meme that the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is a menace because he kills.
Yeah, I actually, when I did a rewatch of it, he never really killed any of them. They kind of just killed themselves.
Yeah.
But still, though, he was a witness.
And yeah, my argument about it is he would get the drop on Tobey.
Mm-hmm. But Tobey would probably get right back out of it.
Yeah, and he would get a drop on him, but if he tried to jump at him, try to do that venom, that toxin bite, he'd be like weave.
So weave.
Because know that food he has to Tobey Spider-Man in live action sense. He's the one that has the strongest spider sense. If you think about it, because if you remember Tom, he's just now experiencing his spider sense.
Yeah.
And Andrew, he does have spider sense, but you gotta remember, he didn't rely on spider sense in Spider-Man 1. He made a web so he can sense someone coming. He didn't use his senses.
Yeah, he used more of like how actual spider would use like stuff like that.
Yeah, that's how I put it. And so, in the end of a fight between the two, I think it would be a thing like Tobey would have enough sense to be like, yeah, I can't beat this guy because he has technology and I'm just wearing a suit. So I'm a dip, and also he's matching me in the organic webs. Because in comic book accurate, he has organic webs. He doesn't have those weird little laser webs like they had in Spider-Verse. He had organic, like Tobey.
In Ultimate Spider-Man, the infamous Drake Bell Spider-Man show, he did a Spider-Verse series. Like, he did like Spider-Verse episodes and stuff. And I guess we wondering, like, is that connected to like the actual Spider-Verse, or is it like its own like canon thing?
Whoever in the Spider-Verse movie where it's like a comic book Spider-Man swing, he's like, oh crap!
So I cramped my leg.
Oh, crap leg.
So, yeah, it's because he's old.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's pretty good too. I actually saw a video of like them, like the creators of the Spider-Verse movies, and they said they started working across Spider-Verse right after Into the Spider-Verse, and they had like concept art design of like a Stan Lee Spider-Man variant, but then when Stan Lee passed away, they weren't able to use it. They said that they would have a Stan Lee variant in there. And I was like, oh, damn, that would have been amazing. Stan Lee being Spider-Man, bro.
Here's this. How would you... now, speaking about Spider-Man, like, live action stuff, is... Now, live action thing is that... Let me explain this. Toby, he's the... If we had to put in, like, a single Spider-Man, and if he got split into three, this is how it'd be. Toby, he would be the guy. He would be the fighting and willpower version of fighting and willpower version of Spider-Man. Andrew would be the intelligent part of Spider-Man because he's smart. And Tom, he's the still a teenager, still trying to decide what kind of hero he wants to be, and
Tech.
and tech and anger. Plus Spider-Man. If you mix them together, yeah, perfect Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's like they just divided Spider-Man up. It's like 3 different characters.
And if you mix them together, they should totally get Henry Cavill to play.
Henry Cavill play Spider-Man? Why?
I don't know, it's just a joke.
There's a fan casting that they want Grant Gustin to play Spider-Man.
Who's Grant Gustin? I don't know.
The Flash.
Oh. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah, like I don't mind them using it, and I don't even mind like the whole like spider, like if he uses like the way that like how like around the end of the Flash series, he just always acts like everything was like annoying him. Like one man be like, oh Chester, oh I'm Flash, you know, and he's like Iris. Oh,
I'm Flash.
I'm Flash. I have to deal with everything. And I'm really fast.
Doom.
That's how he was around the end of the series. They disrespected every fucking villain that came before in the final episode. By making them all a bunch of wussies. Zoom was probably the most evilest motherfucker of all of them. Guess who fucking beat him?
Iris.
No.
Who?
The fucking earthbending bitch.
Wow.
The mini fucking personality disorder bitch. The fucking earthbending bitch took him out. The motherfucker. Oh. I hate that show. It was so good at the beginning, then when it got to the DeVoe bullshit, that's when it fell off. They introduced his daughter. And I'm like, that's where you fucking lost me. Because I hate Flash's daughter. I hate her.
And didn't Flash only have a son?
In the comics?
Yeah.
Or story. Like, in the main story, he did only have a son. He had a son named, it wasn't Wally.
Yeah, we all know that's his.
Wally was his Miles Morales.
Yeah.
But, like...
Well, Wally White in the comics.
Yeah, in the original story, he was white, and then when they did the Flash show, they wanted they just wanted some way to, like, work Wally West in there. And since they made Iris black and her dad black, too, they was like, make him black. And they got, like, the whitest black guy in the world to play Wally West. And you know what? I like it. It adds more character. What?
You like a black person because they're more white? That's
no,
that's
no.
racist.
That's
That's
not what I meant.
racist.
It's like, there's sometimes when, like, a recasting is, like, a casting of, like, a black guy to play a white character, it works for me. It's when nobody knows who that character is. That's when it works. But if it's a well-known character, that's when it doesn't work. Like, for example, make Superman white. Make Superman black. It just won't work. And plus, how would that story go?
Isn't there a black Superman though?
Yeah, in the comics, like a different world. It's like a world where like Superman was black or something like that. I don't know.
Man, we're gonna get in trouble.
We're in severe trouble.
Yeah, everyone's gonna say we're racist. We're
Heck,
not.
we already knee deep in shit, so why not? Like, that's when it doesn't work, but if it's like a character that nobody knows of, that's when it's okay. Like, name a character that was a black, but they was white in the comics.
Deathshot.
Deadshot, yeah. But yeah, it works. Except, you don't see him going around slapping people because their wife is bald. In the comics, at least.
But Deathshot, he wasn't white. He was Hispanic in the comics.
Yeah, but then he was and then he became black in the Suicide Squad movie. Now they're making the Suicide Squad game, and they're making him black in that too. Which confuses the hell out of me. Because they already introduced Deadshot in that universe. And he was white. So is it just a recasting? Because, like, I don't get it. What they're going for there. I think it was probably just like an imposter situation. Be like, oh yeah, it wasn't really Deadshot. It was just someone pretending to be Deadshot. That'd be a lame storyline. Ow. Just popped his head. Ow. What else? Yeah, who else could have been white in the comics with black? Shit, who the fuck else? Remember there was like a short period where everybody was pissed off that Black Panther was a black guy?
Why?
It's because it was like right when it came out when nobody knew what Black Panther was. So people was just making up shit.
Black Panther always been black.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because when they announced, like, when they showed the trailer of, like, Civil War, they showed Black Panther, and not like people who read comics knew what Black Panther was. So they assumed that it was a white guy. And then
those are racist people.
Yeah, and then when they watched the movie, and then we finds out that it was actually T'Challa, they was like, oh, he's black. And they said, that's not right. He's meant to be white. And I'm like,
Y'all thinking about the White Panther?
Nah, he's black. It's like, that's the Black Panther's black. That's the whole point of it.
They must have read the. They must have read the They must have read like the 2002 version Black Panther comic.
Yeah, it's like
because it wasn't T'Challa. It was someone who was filling in, and it was a white guy.
Yeah.
It wasn't because like it wasn't this wearing white guy. He was part of T'Challa's bloodline.
All right.
So that's the reason why. But in my opinion, Black Panther should never be white. Never.
All right. Let me dig in. Let me do a bit of a dig in on Black Panther real quick. I watched a long time ago when Black Panther first came out. I didn't watch it. I was like, yeah, it's a Black Panther movie. But, like, I want to move on to the next Avengers movie. Because at that point, by the time that came out, I didn't care about solo movies. I just wanted to see the main movie. Like, Avengers and shit. So, like, I didn't even watch, like, Spider-Man Homecoming or any of that until it, like, came out. Until, like, dropped on, like, DVD or something, and I watched it. So, when Black Panther came out, I didn't care. I was like, alright, fine. Where's the next Avengers movie? And then, like, I think, like, after I watched Infinity War, I was like, Wakanda seems like a cool place. So, I watched Black Panther. Oh, fucking loved it. One of my favorite Marvel movies. It was amazing. Okay, so when they announced that they was going to do a second one, I was like, hell yeah. Second Black Panther, let's go. And then Chadwick Boseman passed away.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. So, when he passed away, I was like, oh, damn, so we're not going to get a second Black Panther movie. And then they said, oh, you're getting the second Black Panther movie. He said, we'll have T'Challa. And I was like, how the hell are you going to make that movie work? Waited for a long time, didn't even watch the trailers. So I had no idea what I was going into. The only thing I had was the fucking fish guy. That's the only thing I knew about it.
Nuvar or something? Nuvar? Or something?
Neymar.
Neymar.
No, that's the soccer player.
Neymar.
Namor.
Neymar. Okay.
Yeah. I knew about him. So I went in to watch the movie. I went to watch the movie. And I was watching it. And I'm like, 10 minutes in, it showed T'Challa dying. It was like, T'Challa died from an unknown disease. Didn't even show the motherfucker. Not like they could, because...
Yeah, because Chadwick is gone.
Yeah, Chadwick's dead. So it was like, not like they could, but they could have like shitty CGI double or something like that. Or probably at least like CGI face.
Or it's stunt, or a look-alike.
Yeah, or a fucking look-alike or something. Hell, recast the motherfucker. Do something. But I saw it and I was like... They showed that he died and I was like, oh, alright. That sucks. Because keep in mind, I was really upset that Chadwick Boseman passed. Because I became a fan of Black Panther. So when I found out he passed away, I was like, oh damn. I even watched like his other movies. Like Get On Up and Number 48 or something like that. Like I watched his other movies. Fucking love them. They were good movies. I recommend it. But so I was watching it and I was like, so I've watched like Wakanda Forever and I'm like, alright, so how are they gonna make this movie work? So like 10 minutes in, T'Challa dies and I'm like, alright, might as well get that out of the way first. You wanna know what the whole movie was?
What?
Have you ever seen it?
No.
So do you know anything about it?
I don't watch. I know that it's a female role, and I don't like. And you know how I feel about that.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there watching it and then it was like, yeah, so I was thinking like, oh, so Shuri, his sister, is going to take up the mantle. And I'm thinking, alright, so it'll probably be like, 20 minutes into the movie, by the time we get to see that. And then they'll introduce the fucking fish dude and shit. They didn't. They introduced the fish dude right after the fucking T'Challa funeral. And he shows up and he said, hey, yo, fuck y'all. I'm going to invade this shit. And they're like, oh, can you not?
Can you not do that, please? Can you like not invade our place?
And they was like, he's like, nah, I'm gonna do this shit. And so he sends like a whole bunch of people to like destroy the fucking place. At this point, you're thinking like, all right, this bitch has to become Black Panther at this fucking point because her fucking home's getting destroyed. And it's like, nope, her mom gets killed. And I'm like, oh, so she was gonna be Black Panther right after that. It's like, nah, nope. They go to America. And I'm like, why the fuck are we in America? And then they find this fucking, like, most tomboyish fucking black woman I've ever seen in my life. And then she's like, yo, I can build things. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. But, like, Shuri's already the one able to do that. She already does it. And then she was like, oh, by the way, I'm gonna build an Iron Man-like suit. The most Power Ranger-esque fucking suit I've ever seen in my life. That shit looked like a Power Ranger, bro. And, like, it was so awful. And then they had, like, stupid-ass scene where, like, she suits up and, like, the cops were after her because she's black. That's genuinely why they went after her. Because she was black. Okay, they opened the door and it was like, oh, where's she at? And then the fucking like, her fucking Iron Man suit glows up and the fucking cop's like, oh shit, that's an Iron Man suit. Really fucking nailing it in. This is a fucking Iron Man like situation. And I'm thinking like, this shit's ass. At this point, I'm like, I'm so disappointed. I want to kill myself now. I didn't actually. So, got the suit, and then she's like, oh, I'm going to come with you guys to Wakanda. And they'd be like, oh, yeah, it's pretty much destroyed, but yeah, sure. And so they go back to Wakanda, not explaining why the fuck they was in America in the first place. And I'm sitting there like, surely this bitch has to be Black Panther now. Because her fucking brother's dead, her fucking mama's dead, they got a random ass black chick here. So what the fuck is gonna happen? And by the way, Michonne is in this fucking movie. And she's like pretty much the only thing keeping me interested. Because she's like, because I'm a Walking Dead fan. So, like, if a Walking Dead actor is in a movie, I don't give a shit about anything else. And I'm sitting there like, God damn, this movie's ass so far, and I want to fucking kill myself.
And didn't, like, that girl you was talking about that made the Iron Man suit, didn't she, like, become, like, Ironheart?
Yeah, it's Ironheart. That's what she was.
No, Ironheart is Tony Stark's daughter. Tony Stark's daughter is supposed to be Ironheart, not some random woman that built a suit. Ironheart is Tony Stark's daughter. Why does Marvel have to do this? Why?
Okay, now, you think I got the worst of it? No. Shuri decides, oh, these people killed my family. Why not go visit them? The bitch goes fucking there to visit them. And I'm like, these motherfuckers killed your family and you're treating them like they're your friends. And then they're like, so yeah, we want to take every vibranium you guys have. And Williams like, well, shit.
Well, shit.
That's our entire city. So she goes home quickly, and you know what happened? She officially becomes Black Panther. She does the whole shit where she becomes Black Panther. They recreated the fucking shit to do it. And then they're like, oh, so when she wakes up, she's gonna, like, vision T'Challa. Probably, like, a unused, like, Chadwick Boseman scene. They used fucking Killmonger as her vision. And I'm sitting here having a fucking brain aneurysm watching this fucking movie, and I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Because Killmonger, like, because the whole point of it is that your ancestors are meant to talk to you. And somebody, like, you know, making you understand the ways of being a Black Panther. Instead, the fucking bitch sees a motherfucker as, like, I get it's like cousin. It's their cousin. And I'm sitting there like, why though? Couldn't they just got her fucking mom be the goddamn thing if they couldn't get Chadwick Boseman? And I'm sitting there like, this is terrible. It's like, I was literally like, this is fucking retarded. And I'm not even fucking done yet, because we're still got more to go. She fucking wakes up, and she's like, well, shit. Like, you know, I guess I'm Black Panther now. And then she shows up in front of, like, a whole bunch of, like, kings and shit. And they was like, the woman king. I don't know. The woman king, let's go. And then she's like, yeah, so let's go murder all of them. Like, let's go straight to them and just kill them all. So they go and have, like, big fucking epic finale where they're taking on the goddamn sea people. Oh, by the way, they're mutants. Yeah, that's their introduction of mutants. Yeah. Take that with a grain of salt.
Namor is the fish king. Is the god of the sea. Not a mutant. He's the god of the sea. Dumbasses. He's the god of the sea. He's the god of the sea.
He's a mutant.
Why? Why? Just why?
So, oh shit. So the battle's over. There we go.
The battle's over.
The battle's over. Okay, she gets done with it. They lock him up. And they're like, alright, cool. And then she has like a moment of reflection, be like, you know, my brother would love for me to be Black Panther. So I'm going to be the new Black Panther. And I'm like, finally. Progress. 2 hours in, progress. In the movie. Okay, and then the after credits came. And David, the moment I literally like screamed like, you fucking serious? She was all like, she went, so, oh, I forgot to mention, throughout the movie they had like T'Challa's like hidden lover show up and help them. I forgot to mention that. They show up and help them deal with all that shit. The whole war with the sea people, the mutants. So at the end of the movie, she goes home to Africa because, of course, where else? Tell me, I'm not kidding. Like, that's where they went. And so she goes home there, and then Shuri goes and visit her, and then the fucking like the girl was all like, "Oh yeah, have you met my son?" And I'm like, sitting there like, "Oh my god, if this fucking kid is T'Challa's, Marvel's done lost it." And so, they get to the scene that you get to like, Shuri talks to the kid, and then they sit there and talk about some shit I don't remember. And then she said, "Oh shit, my phone went off. Oh shit, my phone went off. Oh god, my phone keeps going off." Alright. She mentions, she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm from Wakanda." And then she said, "Oh yeah," and then like her mom, she says like she's the daughter of her mom, whatever. And then the kid goes like, "Oh, like I'm from here." And then he was like, "But I'm the son of King T'Challa." And I'm sitting there like just brain dead at that point. I'm like, so are they really going to do this? And I'm like, if you're going to go through so much trouble, just recast the motherfucker. Instead of giving me 2 hours worth of a shitty movie talking about how much black people are better than white people. That's what I feel like I had. And they barely even used Bilbo Baggins in the movie. Like, he was only like there in the beginning than the end. That's all he was. He was pretty much there throughout, be like, "Oh, Wakanda's a good bunch of people. Yeah, they're such good people." And I'm like, I hate this movie. And I'm like, I don't ever want to see that movie again. It literally shits all over what the first movie did. And the first movie was amazing. I loved the first movie. Because I fucking loved Chadwick Boseman. And I like Michael B. Jordan. But I hated Michael B. Jordan in that movie. Because there was no point of him being there. And yeah, I loved Michael B. Jordan. I thought he was a really cool Killmonger. Probably one of the best Marvel villains. Yeah, that's my experience with Wakanda Forever. So Wakanda Forever.
I don't really see the Black Panther and stuff as a good movie. I just think it's another Marvel movie. That's what I think. That's another Marvel movie.
Yeah, I rewatched. Well, I already said I'll rewatch that today. But like, yeah, Marvel's just done lost it at this point.
Yep. So you gonna watch the Marvels?
You know, the Marvels, I hated Captain Marvel as a whole story within itself. But I did watch WandaVision. And, you know, the black chick that's in the movie, she was one of the main characters in WandaVision. And I actually did like her. She was pretty cool. So I might watch it just for that character. Kamala and Captain Marvel, I don't give a shit. I'll watch it for her, though. She was pretty cool.
Isn't she called Miss Marvel, though?
Kamala?
No, the...
Kamala's named Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Captain Marvel's Captain Marvel. I don't know what that third one is.
Okay.
I don't know what the third one is. I know it's the daughter of the black chick in Captain Marvel. That was her daughter. That's all I know.
Was it, I was going to mention up some things about feminists and stuff, and I know I'm going to be attacked for it, but hey, I'm a sexist. Wasn't there at one point in the Marvel Comics there was a male Captain Marvel?
I'm sure there was, yeah. You know what? I think like Stan Lee talked about it. So how come Captain Marvel wasn't a male, whatever? And he said because he wanted to do something different with a female character.
Yeah, I watched this whole entire thing, and when I watched Endgame, Endgame. You know, I hate that movie. I hate Endgame.
I don't get why. I love it.
I hate Endgame.
Like, look at my wall.
Yep.
I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, but I hated Endgame. The part where Thor and Captain Marvel was talking to each other, I was like, let's put it this way: you are a woman who got basically Fantastic Four,
Pretty much, yeah.
getting her powers from there,
Yeah.
and Thor is a literal god,
It's a little fucking god, yeah.
and you're talking that you're stronger than him.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman could beat her ass.
Yeah, true.
And I don't even like Wonder Woman.
You don't like any woman.
There are certain female superheroes that I like. Certain. And the only reason why is because they're not... Where like, oh, since I'm a woman and stuff, I'm better than any male superhero. I don't like the female superheroes like, oh, I'm a female superhero. I'm better than male superheroes. That's sexist. But other female superheroes that like say like, yeah, I'm a superhero. I'm a superhero. That's it. I'm a superhero. That's it. I'm just a hero. I like those kind of female superheroes because they know that they're heroes just like male heroes. They know they're just the same. They're heroes. That's it. But female heroes, that's like, yeah, I'm totally better than a male hero. Yeah.
Yeah. Come here, Thanos. I'm gonna hit you.
And I laughed so hard when she got her fucking shit rocked.
Yeah, that was pretty good too.
That she was thinking she's really Captain America holding his goddamn hand. And he was like,
Yeah. Came charging in there like she was Optimus Prime or something, bro. I was like, you know, fuck you, bitch.
and then it's like, ratio. It was hilarious. She really thought she could do that because Captain America did it.
Yeah.
Captain America, the man's just a normal ass man was just steroids, and he was like, yeah. He was just holding Thanos yeah. Actually, think about it, they both got the same treatment.
True. Yeah, they both got the same. I think Thanos has something against people holding his hand.
I think he doesn't like people that names to start with Captain.
Yeah. Like Captain America.
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Bro.
I don't think he likes people that's captains.
What's the most funniest villain in any, like, movie?
Condiment Man.
Condiment Man?
Well, it's not a movie, but it's a comic. Condiment Man, he's a Batman villain. His whole thing is ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise. That's his whole thing.
Yeah. James Gunn almost wanted to put him in his Suicide Squad movie. But they said either use Detached Arm Boy or Condiment Man. And he thought Disarmed Detached Boy sounds a lot more funnier. And it was. Man, I really wish you could have made a sequel to that one. That was a pretty good Suicide Squad movie. Unlike
the first one.
Unlike Keep My Wife Out of Your Fucking Mouth. Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth, man.
Now, I like how they replaced the shot with Bloodsport. Bloodsport's a badass character.
Oh, do you like Idris Elba?
That's the only time I like him.
Oh, I love Idris Elba.
And also when he was in Ghost Rider 2.
He was in Ghost Rider 2?
Yeah.
Damn, it's been a long time since I've seen that one. So I've seen the first one a lot, but like...
He was funny in Ghost Rider 2.
Yeah.
That's your mom!
That's your mother!
That one guy in every friend group. That's your mom!
It's like when you go to a supermarket with your friend and there's a pig on the label. That's your mom! Like the most horrendous thing ever in your best friend. That's your mother! It's such a good movie, bro. I gotta watch that again.
Yeah. I like how they dumbed it down from the first one.
Yeah, because the first one felt like too dark. It was just... Ugh. But you know what? It did give us Harley Quinn.
Yep.
She's still around today.
No, I'm going to say basically, I didn't like how they kind of. I know that's a whole Harley Quinn thing, but I didn't like how they sexualized her in the first Suicide Squad.
Well, I think about it, I don't think it was Suicide Squad's fault that it was like that though, because I think it was the Arkham games' fault. Because all that shit didn't start happening until the Arkham games came out and they sexualized her, and then I guess they repeated it in Suicide Squad, and then they did fix it down the road. They did fix it later on, like in the.
A movie that I never watched was Birds of Prey.
And it's not worth it. Like, it's pretty much just Harley Quinn and a whole bunch of people you ain't gonna remember taking on Ewan McGregor as Black Mask. Do you know who Ewan McGregor is?
No.
He played Obi-Wan. The prequel series.
And that's another thing. Wait, never mind. No, they did it right. Never mind.
It's like yeah, that's pretty much the only thing about it. It's like, I think they fixed it from the Suicide Squad with Harley Quinn to how she is now.
Alright, how about that anime series, Harley Quinn?
Oh, it's fucking amazing. Like, if you can look past all the fucking lesbian stuff, it's fucking amazing.
Didn't they, like, dumb down? Not dumb down, but they kind of made Batman a pussy.
Everybody's fucking dumbed down. Like, they're all stupid. It's like watching Family Guy if it was a bunch of DC heroes.
I've seen one scene from it with Killer Shark. Or King Shark, and he's like, see, he's like playing a video game, and he said, see, video games what keeps me calm. And when I'm not calm, I start going crazy.
King Shark is like the best character in the whole show.
Like, I don't remember what he said, but when he was being broken out of prison, he said something to someone.
Like, he's literally like the nicest fucking character, but yeah, he does like the most evilest shit in the world.
He said something like, but he said something that was fucking hilarious, but I can't remember what he said.
Yeah, but like, he's like the evilest, like, he's like the most calmest character, the most nicest, but he's so fucking evil. No matter what he does. I think like, I forgot what scene it was. I think he also likes to talk about like a lot of traumas and shit just out of nowhere. I forgot what scene it was, but like there was a scene where there's like something happening, and he sits there and is like, "Oh, my trauma is coming back," and starts going crazy and shit. Like the main characters in the show is Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, King Shark, Clayface, I don't know what his name is, Dr. Psych or something. And the plant, the Poison Ivy always has.
Yeah, the Alfred thing was like, I remember what he said, I understand you're having a good time, but shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
It's a really good show, and the Joker's.
With my fucking car, boots.
It's like the fucking most out fucking racist version of Joker in the whole world. The only thing that would make that Joker 10 times better if he was voiced by Mark Hamill. That would be fucking amazing.
And that whole other thing where, it's like, Harley Quinn was trying to do something, and Alfred's like, I wish a bitch would.
And she was like, Alfred, don't make me kick your ass. I wish a bitch would try.
And he starts spraying with the fucking clear.
Bro, they, like, literally, like, people always saying, like, oh, they're just making fun of, like, heroes and shit. They make fun of fucking everyone. Like, everyone's getting made fun of.
It's like, Batman's like, are these ears too long?
It's like, yeah, Batman's probably one of the best characters. He's played by, I think it's Eric Andre. But I may be wrong. It's probably Eric Andre. And, Harley Quinn's played by, the woman that played Penny. I don't know who else is in it.
I understand y'all having a good time, but shut the fuck up.
Bro, Bane. They're doing the Tom Hardy version, and it's like the best thing ever. It's like Bane was showing Bill, oh, Harley Quinn, how'd you go? I remember there was a scene where like Bane shows up and he's like, oh, "Oh, Harley Quinn, the darkness is your ally." And then Harley Quinn said, "That doesn't even make any fucking sense." And he said, "Oh, it's like the best character." Like that show's really good if you give it a chance. It's really funny. Like the point of the show is that she breaks up with Joker, and then when she breaks up with Joker, and Joker is like, "Yeah, fuck off. I don't want nothing to do with you no more." And then she like starts like forming her own like team, like do crime and shit. She wants to be like the #1 villain. And then like it's just a whole bunch of crazy shit starts happening. It's like Rick and Morty, but with Harley Quinn. It's like the craziest shit you can think of. Hey, they had like a whole episode where Batman was having like trauma, and it started bringing his parents back from the dead. And then he's like, "Oh, Mom, Dad, you're back." And then it's like a whole fucking episode that's them trying to get fucking Batman to calm down.
Right, I'm also.
Oh, hold on. They have the most based fucking villain in the whole show. They have like a fairy tale book, or like a fairy tale villain. And she said when she kills a family, she kills them all. He said, "Don't leave one," because they said they might come back. Come back for revenge. And then they left one. And then by the end of the episode, it came back for revenge. And it said, "I fucking told y'all."
I fucking told you.
"I fucking told y'all he's back." And he said, "You killed my family." And he said, "Which one?" "I killed a lot." It's a really good fucking show. I recommend it. I haven't seen the new season yet. Because, I don't know. I haven't had time to do it. And plus, they really dive deep into like Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy lesbian shit. And I was like, eh. It's funny how like earlier in this podcast we said it was perfectly fine.
Yeah, but no, there's shit on it.
Yeah, I was like, oh. Yeah. They also had like a kite man in the show. And I was like, it's Kite Man. Yeah.
It's Kyle.
Huh?
It's Kyle from South Park.
What?
Kyle from South Park. He was a superhero. Kite. Human kite.
Yeah, but it's Kite Man.
You don't understand. I was trying to make a goddamn joke.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You dumbass.
I get it now. Alright, so... Yeah, what else shows came out recently?
Don't know. I'm kind of out of topic, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. I'm about out. I mean, like...
So we're focused.
Sorry, we're looking at Poncho.
Yeah,
Our
okay.
cat. He's been going to a lot of places lately.
Yep. He was in France yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell he's here.
He's a wizard.
I'm no wizard.
Oh, either. Would you like to say something to the podcast, Poncho?
You got the mic, Poncho.
Yeah, okay. I guess you want to say anything? Aquafina.
God damn it.
Well, if y'all find Aquafina in y'all rooms, just know it's Poncho. They don't get it. They won't get what that means.
They won't get the joke at all.
Yeah, it's an inside joke between me and Nasi.
Alright, I think we should end it here.
Yeah.
It's like on this podcast probably over 3 hours long by now. Thank you guys for listening. I've been your host. Let me re-say that. Thank you guys for listening. It's been your host, Isaac Williams.
And it's been your co-host, David Williams.
And, yeah, thank you for tuning in to the very first episode of Random Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for listening, and, see you Thursday. Yeah, we should start making, regular episodes on Thursdays.
Yeah.
So that way we can have Mondays for this and Thursdays for that.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you guys for listening, and, yeah, see you Thursday.
Let me say a few things.
Oh, you want to say something? Okay. What are you looking up?
If y'all want to If you want to follow me on Instagram or whatever, go follow me at Mr_Gone666. And that's it.
Follow me on Instagram at your buddy Isaac with 2 S's. And follow us on and follow the page. Follow the podcast on Instagram at Nerd Opinions Pod.
And on my Instagram, I make art and I draw random stuff. So if you want a commission of what you want me to draw, follow me and ask.
And if you want me to review shit on my own, let me know.
All right, good night.
Yeah, see you guys Thursday.